Hi, our topic for today is the value creation curve. It's a method we use to understand the value of our operation over its life cycle. Firstly, it's important to understand a life cycle of any business, whether it's a mining operation or whether it's the corner cafe. To start any business, you need capital. Capital doesn't always need to be money. It's also intellectual capital, the idea you have to start up this business. The start of a business is normally a very difficult time. That's when cash is flowing out of the business and nothing is coming in. And in order to have that cash, you need somebody else or some instruments to deliver that cash to run your business at the beginning. This is the initial period. We have massive cash outs and very little cash in. Very nervous time for many businesses. Once the business becomes money neutral, that's the fun part. That's when the cash flow becomes positive, and that is when we are starting to make profits. This is what we refer to as the harvesting period. Debts get paid back, your initial investors receive dividends, and you're making profits. And life is rosy and life is easy. However, no good idea lasts forever. And even this period at some stage comes to an end. When this happens, the curve starts going down. You will enter a period of perpetual losses, and all the profits you made over the harvesting period will now be lost. And you'll end up at a stage where all the value that you've created and generated out of this company is just down the drain, and there's nothing left to sell. Right, now comes the value creation curve part that we are talking about today. Any mining operation also goes through a life cycle. At the beginning of its life cycle, it will have a maximum potential value that either investors or the owner or the person that discovered this ore body will place on that. That's called the maximum value potential. When you start a new operation, your focus will be on exploration. This is where you make sure that whatever you have as a reserve and resource base is achievable, is mineable, and have a certain intrinsic value. As you move on, you need to decide on an extraction strategy. What is my mine design? What's the mining method I will use? And that's the second phase of a mining operation. Designing the method through which you will extract the ore body. Once the extraction strategy has been decided and agreed upon, the asset optimization phase kicks in. During this phase, make sure that all the assets will be explored and exploited to their maximum potential. It's also this period that adds most value. This is when you start mining your ore body. First of all, you have a development program where you construct your asset, and once that is done, you can start mining and generating revenues. The second last phase is the planning phase, during which the execution of the mine is planned. That's the short-term plans where the day-to-day, the month-to-month and up to 3-year period of the mine is planned. The final phase is the business process re-engineering, or the efficiency and effectiveness at the last stages of the operation. It will be pointless to spend a lot of time on exploration, mine design, when you have an operation that's very close to the end of its life. Those decisions have been made and they are locked in. MineRP has the solutions to assist companies to make sure that the right focus is placed on the right operations, thereby leveraging the intrinsic value of an operation and making sure that over its lifespan, maximum value is extracted.